What year is it? Huh? What year is it? Oh, of course. It's 2022. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I should have saw that coming. Well, I don't think I need my walking stick. Hi, it's me, the Vertical Spy 17. Hi, it's me, the Vertical Spy 17. And here's today's video that I want to say about M. Night Shyamalan, or M. Night Bamalan, or M. Night Fallon, or M. Night something. What else can I really say? Well, is he getting better? Don't know yet. Of course, I can talk shit about M. Night's last few films. The five films he made right after he made The Sixth Sense. And of course, you guys know one film I gotta talk about and have to mention. Ooh! Yeah, you know I'm gonna mention Last Airbender. Ooh! But either way, is M. Night getting better? That's a maybe. Is he getting better at telling stories? No. I mean, to be fair, The Visit was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Found footage, but in M. Night Shyamalan's way, I guess I can understand where it's coming from. But also, movies like Split, I'm like, okay, that was good. I enjoyed that. I liked that. You know, trying to tie in with Unbreakable. Then we have Glass, which I kind of say to myself, okay, so you're an organization that try to convince superheroes that they're not superheroes, but they actually are superheroes. Yeah, what's your goal, by the way? I mean, seriously, it's like trying to convince Superman, you're not the Man of Steel. There's no such thing as a Man of Steel. There can't be a Man of Steel in the universe. And I think you're just visioning, like, you know, you shooting lasers, you having, you know, super breath. You know, it's kind of, you know, not how things work. An actual human being would not actually have that type of power. It's like trying to convince Superman that he doesn't have superpowers, that he's just all hallucinating and stuff. And yeah, I do agree that old might be M. Night's kinda weird one in that sort of way. Old is just confusing. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. But I don't think it's M. Night's best work since maybe I'll say Split and Sixth Sense. But I will say this: the special effects aren't too bad. Yeah, it's like what some people were saying about Last Airbender. You know, that wasn't a good movie. No, definitely. Horrible. Terrible. But the effects were decent. Yeah, the lousy-ass effects were decent. But that's the best way I can describe Old. Not a great movie, but I do like the effects. You know, how they made some of these characters seem old as hell. You know, they show a baby being born, and also a baby dying to dust. So it's like, okay, alright, M. Night, my man, I know you like the horror genre. I know you like the Hitchcock. I know you like several other things, but let me just tell you, you're good at horror. But I think what you need to be good at is telling a good story. I really mean it, telling a really, really good story. Part of me thinks, so wait, you're on this island that ages you, age your 6-year-old kid to a teenager to a 50-something-year-old man. Never mind. But either way, you have your daughter who also ages into a teenager and a 50-something-year-old woman. And also, what else can I really say? Well, I do like the fact that they do show how old people do age. But can I just say one thing that's kind of stupid in this movie? Mid-sized sedan? Are you kidding me? No, that's just stupid. But either way, I'm just saying, M. Night, you're getting better, but you need to focus on one poignant thing that you need to focus on. So like I said, he's good at special effects. He's good at, not really aging black people. Yeah, I'm just trying to find my phone. You're good at, doing horror. But here's one thing you need to be good at. Telling a story! Sorry. You need to learn to tell a story. Sorry. You need to learn how to tell a straightforward, coherent story. Now, something like Sixth Sense, I understand. A kid who can see dead people, the guy that he's with doesn't realize he's dead, but he can still imagine, like, stuff like that. That stuff works. That stuff totally works because it's telling a coherent story that people need to understand. And yeah, the big twist, oh, he was dead the whole entire time. And yeah, I'm going to be more poignant right now. M. Night's getting good at making movies. Making movies have decent special effects. But you need to get better at telling a straightforward story. Now, the phone on my bed right here. Okay. Gotta find my pin. Oh, never mind. Well, M. Night's next movie is Knock at the Cabin. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Which happens to star Dave Bautista. I guess Bruce Willis is probably too busy not doing Die Hard movies. I guess in some ways, might as well get Dave Bautista since he... But either way, is he getting better? Well, I made an agreement to myself. Can M. Night make 5 movies that don't bomb? So far, he's made it past 4. Can he make 5? Can his 5th one not bomb? Can his 5th one not be, dog shit? Excuse my language. Can this one just try not to be another Last Airbender? But anyway, all I'm just saying is, M. Night, I'll say you're back if you make one more movie that does not bomb, or maybe at least 2 more movies that don't bomb, or if this movie you have with Bautista does not bomb, I'll maybe say you're back. But if it's another critical disaster like Old, well, I'm not going to necessarily say you're back, basically. But either way, old, is it one of the worst? Maybe. Is it one of his best? No. But I will say it is so bad it's good. Kind of like The Happening. What? No. But either way, M. Night Shyamalan, if you can make a better movie with a better story, better characters, and a better twist, I'll maybe say you're back. Right now, it's whatever. So, with that being said, what year is it again? Oh yeah, 2022. Maybe I can give up the old man act for the moment. I'm still 33, and this is all makeup. All this you see around here, that's all makeup. So with that being said, that ends today's video. My next short film, I'm currently working on it, but I'm going to work on it a lot slower. But I'm also working on something else that's a little bit of a short film, or might be a little bit of a documentary. So either way, I will work on it when I work on it. But yeah, do check out my video on the Ghostbusters 2 video that's on my channel. So please check it out. This is the thumbnail. And also, with that being said, Vertical Spy, outro. Actually, look good as a 50-something-year-old guy.
Yo, Steve Bloom here, voice of Spike Spiegel. Remember to subscribe and get vertical.
Alrighty. And yes, to be fair, I do look a lot older with this makeup on me, so don't worry. This is all makeup. I'm not aging that much. Remember, I'm West Indian, so technically I age a little slower in some ways. Take care.